if the scope of the landscape is going to change things. And we'll see if we'll definitely wait and see. I mean, maybe Ikan's got the momentum. Definitely would like to see an Ikan W tonight. We've got poolside. We got small battlefield. We're going right into the first match of top 8.
Well, interestingly enough, both these players now have some really strong wins with some strong, like, particular set victories under their belt, because Revolver won the Tri-Point last week, which included invaders such as like Goblin and Skittles and a whole host of very strong Midwest and out-of-state talent, out-of-region talent. And Ikan also, you know, he has Ignition wins. He's got plenty of Tri-Point wins under his belt as well. So this is a slugfest to be sure in winter semifinals.
Yeah, these are two characters that absolutely just slug the ever-loving out of each other.
Yeah, there's gonna be no camping here. It's,
nope.
I mean, when it's a matchup where Ryu has the best projectile, which means you know it's not a projectile matchup. So,
oh my, that was a great roll from Revolver. He almost ate a full level 3 focus. That would have been a lot of damage.
And he didn't get away with it scot-free though. 33% off of that punish. A little bit of charge on the down smash. Ikan's punish game is on point tonight.
Just showing some good patience. He knows that anytime that he's below Revolver, he knows that that's his advantage. So he's just like chilling, waiting to see what his options are.
All right, dashing right in under that high fireball. Ikan was doing that out of like a little retreating jump. That's something you're not really going to see a lot. Like he looks like he's almost like V-reversing these fireballs in a lot of these positions just to create a little extra space. But if Revolver reads that movement, you'll see him get the stocks that way. However, you see the damage and the up smash off the ledge.
Crouching fierce. Just catching the jump from the ledge. That's really nice.
What game has Crouching Fierce in it?
All of them. All of them. All of them.
It rhymes
it's
with
one of Ryu's
It rhymes
moves.
with Blurred Splorike. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god.
There's plenty of time to bait Forcey Joe into saying third strike. Don't worry, it'll happen.
Well, these jabs, you got to be careful on shield because there's a couple of moments where if you are too close, Roy likes to throw out that jab in neutral. But if it's really close to shield like that, Ikan has the whereabouts to punish that. Doesn't get the crumple. Not a high enough level. That up out of shield punishing the target combo.
So the extra credit here from Ikan has been exemplary, getting a couple of ladder combos, even off of the ledge get up. It's rare to see from a character like Ryu. Like, you don't think of that Ryu up air as one that's like really rangy, especially against another sword character. But getting the punishes where they need to be, good stuff from Ikan, but he's got to seal the deal now.
I say Ikan's got to watch out though, because all Revolver realistically needs is 2 openings, and he can carry Ryu into a high damaging combo, possibly off stage. Percents are getting higher and higher. Playing very safe right now. Just down tilts him right out of the focus. Chases.
Oh, and a little bit too much of a fade there from Revolver. He was trying to get so far away from those down tilts, and the chases from Ikan that it looks like an SD on the replay, but you really have to call that like a forced error.
I'm about to say, like, it was one of those situations where Ikan just forced his hand completely. Like, he knew that he wanted to chase, had the chase down, basically scared Revolver into that air dodge off the stage. I mean, what else do you do in that situation? You have Ryu running at you, you know what Ikan is looking for any of that opening, and Ikan is just so good at chasing down people and landing tilts off of those chases. So it's all a mental game at that point.
So here we go, back to small battlefield, game number 2 between Ikan and Revolver. And one thing that I respect about Ikan's gameplay is he always picks the music on small battlefield or FD.
It's one of 2 Tekken tracks. It's either poolside or picking tulips.
I couldn't tell you the difference between them because I'm not too familiar with the music, but familiar with the timing on that down air at the ledge. Revolver taking a commanding lead in game number 2.
Beautifully spaced.
Those sorties at the ledge. We saw a lot of that in at the MSM this week where Cosmos, Pyra, and Mithra sealed the deal with a lot of very important stocks, like game-ending, set-ending stocks, with those down airs at the ledge with the sword character.
Oh, and he got a crumple! Backdash cancel into the forward smash. Oh, that was so clean. Ikan again with those just super clean conversions.
That's the thing about You know what's so admirable about the way Ikan plays Ryu? He plays Ryu like Ryu was designed for Smash.
Yeah, pretty much.
And there's a lot of players who you know, they'll play like Ryu like it's Street Fighter. They'll stay grounded all the time. But he's using these focus cancels in ways that, and he's using like V reverse fireballs in ways that like Ryu could never position in a Street Fighter game. But good positioning and good follow up with the full dancing blades. Sorry, double-edged dance. Excuse me. From Revolver's Roy to take stock number 2.
How about Ikan coming back? 144%. One more strong hit from Ryu ought to do it at this point. And he's just hanging back. He knows that he just want to be patient, looking for his opening that he needs. And that back air right there, that's going to do it. Now 1 stock apiece. This is a very dangerous position for both players. Good conversion off of the nair there. Gets all hits of the dancing blade. Oh, he fell out of it the wrong way. It doesn't matter because he's still got the jab block. The level 2 focus. Ah!
Incredible positioning and incredible combo
How
game
did that
from
not
Ikan.
kill? Oh wait, Revolver's gonna reverse it. Not quite. Ikan's back on ledge.
Okay. Oh, that forward air just barely
This
missing.
is a very tense moment. It just became a very close game. The Shoryu doesn't get.
Did he miss the input? Was that what it was?
It must have been the strong version, but the down tilt into the Tatsu, that's going to do it. And Ikan is now up 2-0. That sequence by the ledge. How did that forward smash not kill? That was the most beautiful Ryu play I have seen.
If this is how this block is going to go, Forcy Joe is already like out of breath. And
I'm going to get gassed by the time
we're
we
2 games into this commentary block, and Forcy Joe's like on the floor.
Gassed. I tell you, man, it's the way that Ikan plays. I love watching this Ryu so much. Oh my God.
We'll see if there's more where that came from in game number 3. Another set where it looks like they're just going to run it all the way on a small battlefield this whole time. But Revolver's got to answer back now. That big forward air, the tree trunk toes of Ryu on that forward air. That did like 18% by itself.
That is still and always will be, in the words of Shell, the gold bond toes, strongest toes in the world.
Medicated powder.
Anytime that Ikan lands a forward air, and he also just gets so much mileage off of it in terms of percent, and also advantage too. Converts off the down air, in a pretty bad spot. Revolver still by the ledge. Good pickup there and closes it out. Yeah, Revolver is shaking off that last game, not letting himself get two-phased. He knows exactly how to play Ryu by the ledge. As soon as he gets Ikan in the corner, that's really when it's lights out.
And he's got to be lights out. You really can't afford Ryu like a second of stage control once you get him into in that corner, right? Because as soon as you do, you drop the ball for like 1 frame, not a frame, but like enough frames for you to react, and you'll see what Ikan can do here.
Yeah, this is a matchup of stage control 100%. If you let Ryu get back on, you're going to lose! So Revolver's capitalizing on that. And now just like that, taking the first real commanding lead of this set.
And you saw that situation there, right, where Ikan is trying to focus his way onto the platform. That's so good in parity, but when you're behind, you definitely don't want to be in that position. Because if you're behind and you're taking trades on focus, yeah, you might get like the position you want, but
he reads the roll in! No fear. No disconfidence whatsoever. He knew that that roll was coming, so he just charged up that forward smash and let it rip at the perfect timing.
And you know what I love about that play is when Revolver's 2 stocks ahead and like 45–50%. That's the read that gets him maximum reward. And so he takes that read. Like, you could have taken, you know, like a really conservative read that covered like 2 or 3 options, but when you're out that far, just shut the door. Because when, like we mentioned at the ledge in that situation earlier in the game, if you afford Ryu like even like a moment to come back, he will.
Honestly, that's a confidence play, if anything. That was not just to read that roll in. That's to take the wind out of Ikan's sails. Because that forward smash, that's also mental damage. because like that is I am so confident in my neutral game right now. I finally picked up on some habits. Let's start punishing it very, very hard.
Indeed, and now we're going to pluck some tulips here on Final Destination. I don't see a single tulip in sight.
That's all right.
But you know what? That's not going to stop Ikan if he wants to get this 3-1 victory. But
oh my God! Revolver's conversions, especially by the ledge. That's been ridiculous. Jab into forward smash. I didn't even know that was a thing. That must have been some sort of DI mix-up. That was insane.
Might have caught a jump. That was the thing is that F smash is way bigger than you thought, because Ryu was like at he was at Roy's head when that forward smash connected, and it was still a sweet spot because it followed the whole hilt to the blade, right? But all right, hitting the sweet spot of that Shoryuken out of the up air, and that's one thing that's so brilliant about Ikan's play, right? Is how Lathy's confirms that if he finds that opportunity, he's gonna get it done.
And that was a beautiful punish right there. That was probably one of the most cleanest punishes that I've seen from Revolver this set. Like he knows, like he's starting to find the areas where there's gaps in Ikan's offense. So now he's just throwing out the options that are beneficial to him. It's like anytime that Ikan is doing the strings on him, either on shield or in the middle of it, he's ready with the up B. He's starting to whiff punish more efficiently. It's getting very scary, but right now at the ledge, pressure gets back on.
Just knows multi-hits to make sure focus is not a factor, a basic tenet of dealing with Ryu, right? And that's the thing about Roy particularly. Like, he's a sword character, but his moves are so fast, it's so easy to get 2 or more of them to go into a situation. But that's the crumple send you don't want to see if you're Revolver as he goes flying off the top.
Eats a level 2 focus, and now we're right back to even. Parry just out of range of the down smash, though. And again, that up B doing dividends, preventing Ikan from getting any realistic offense started. He's playing by the ledge now. He's got to be really patient to get back on, and he does.
Okay, stopping the cross up forward air there. The up B out of shield proving so valuable, as you mentioned. It's going to be more valuable on the stage of Final Destination, but great turnaround out of the jab bear. Revolver finds a great time to react and get that punish on the confirm. Game 5 already.
I'm about to say that this young man has now officially woken up. That he is playing so well right now. He's shutting down Ikan's offense before he has a chance to get it started. And it's really the statement that he's made, that he really knows his matchup well, because anytime that Ikan crosses up on shield, or anytime that he just approaches on shield and it's not spaced properly, he doesn't care. He just up B's out of it. It's an instant get out of jail free card, because there's not a whole lot that Ryu can do to bounce Roy out of that up B off that shield pressure, because of the armor that it has and because of the startup.
That's true. Revolver, and that's the kind of thing that you do need to warm up into, but you don't need to warm up into that.
Oh, no! It's all right. Smash 4. We're good. We're good. We're good.
That fastball was just a little aggressive from Revolver. I feel like you might have taken that back. But you know what? You're living in the present now. Just live in the present.
About to say, at the speed that he's playing, it doesn't look like he's content to take that back. He's still going full steam ahead. Both these players.
That could be the sigh of relief Ikan needs, though, to clutch this Game 5. And here comes big damage once more out of the quick down tilt confirms.
Rolls out of the side B, target combo, Shoryu.
That's scary now. All of a sudden, like 2 or 3 neutral wins away.
But again, he caught the jump again! And now just like that, we're back to even stocks, but Ikan right away with a sweep into the red fireball. 44%. Nair streaks, low, short, into the fireball. Throwing out more red fireball, Shakunatsu.
And now he's playing a little bit of Street Fighter here on Final Destination. You just see these dashes back. Ikan changing the tempo a little bit from previously in this matchup. And oh, that DI was left!
DI!
That was not how you wanted to DI that move.
That's so unfortunate. He was expecting the DI in, but he got hit by the toss, and that just sent him straight up. And Ikan is going to take it in a Game 5 set and punches.
That's the Sandstorm. That was the Sandstorm. I was talking to Ikan about this a couple weeks ago.
What?
Ikan was talking about Ikan was talking about how Sandstorm posted a Twitter. You know, Sandstorm, he plays Brawlhalla. He was a Brawlhalla player that plays some Shotos in Smash from New York, I want to say, East Coast at least. He made a Twitter video that had like